Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra Mai, Jaya Sudarshana.
Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Subhadra Mai, Jaya Sudarshana.
Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Ananta Dev, Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Ananta Dev.
Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Ananta Dev, Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Ananta Dev.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Jai.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम राम राम
हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम 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 हरे
हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा
कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम
राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Jai
Hare
Jai Nanda Yashoda Dulal Girivaradhari Gopal Jai Jai Nanda Yashoda Dulal Girivaradhari Gopal Yashoda Dulal Girivaradhari Gopal Girivaradhari Gopal 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 Gopal
Gopal Gopal Gopal Gopal
Jai Jai Nanda Yashoda Dulal Girivaradhari Gopal
Jai Jai Nanda Yashoda Dulal Girivaradhari Gopal
Gopal Gopal Gopal Gopal Gopal Gopal Gopal Gopal Gopal Gopal Gopal
Gopal Gopal Gopal Gopal
Jai Jai Nanda Yashoda Dulal Girivaradhari Gopal
Yashoda Dulal Girivaradhari Gopal
Krishna Govinda Govinda Gopal Krishna Govinda Govinda Gopal
Govinda Govinda Gopal Govinda Gopal
Gopal Gopal Gopal, Gopal.
Gopal, 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 Gopal.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram
Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna Govinda Govinda Gopal, Govinda Govinda Gopal.
Govinda Govinda Gopal, Krishna Govinda Govinda Gopal.
Gopal, 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 Gopal.
Gopal, 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 Gopal.
Hare Krishna. So, we are very happy to see all of you. We are about to begin the program. So, just wanted to tell you the meaning of this Hare Krishna mantra. The meaning of this Hare Krishna mantra is that we are calling out for help from the God, Krishna. Oh, please, we are wanting your help and please engage us in your service. So, this is the mantra where little more will be told in the class details. But as a small boy cries for the mother, similarly we are crying for the help of our ultimate father, Krishna, God. So if the boy cries, the mother will come faster. If he cries slower, then the mother will think, oh, he is little happy after some time. So let us few minutes, just 2-3 mantras, chant very much feelingly, crying for that Lord who is there in all our heart. Hare Krishna mantra, which is the prescribed method in Kali Yuga. So he is a very good singer. So let us repeat. Once he will speak and we will reciprocate. Ready? 3 or 4 times before we start with the program. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome all the devotee participants of bring out the best in you, discover yourself session, and from all the nearby PGs, both offline and online, whoever have come to attend this evening Prerana program, which we are starting after a very long time. We, after lockdown 2.0, this is our Prerana program 2.0. So this is our second attempt to re-establish the series of weekend programs that we were having at the temple before lockdown, to re-establish that and build the connection with all of you and serve you better. All of you have been attending our evening sessions online, but now we will try to make a effort to keep this session offline as well. So, as all of you have already seen, today's session's topic is 99 is greater than 100, redefining success. So, this brings to us a question that what is exactly success? Today I went into Google search and I typed success. So there was a tab called books. When I opened that tab called books, there were around 12 books in each tab. I was going on scrolling. I reached the 18th tab, but still there are 10 more books. And I went ahead and there were 10 more books. And like this, the list goes on and goes on. So I understood one thing. I did not know what actually success is. I did not understand. But I understood this, that everybody is searching for success. That's why so many books are written on success, correct? The more the supply, the more the demand, the more the supply. So there are so many questions regarding success in our mind. What exactly is success? Is success same for all? Can success be measured or is it immeasurable? So what are the parameters of success, if at all it is measurable? So we have all such questions which haunts the mind of us youths very frequently. So that's why the Shastra says, Tad Vijnanartham Sagurum Evabi Gachet. Whenever you have any kind of doubt which is not being clarified, then we have to approach a guru, a personality who knows the truth, and he is going to reveal the truth to you. So therefore, in order to understand this subject matter of success, today we have with us two wonderful speakers. Please welcome His Grace Suvarnagor Hari Prabhu and Gokul Ramesh Prabhu. So a short introduction for the devotees. All of you are almost very much familiar with His Grace Suvarnagor Hari Prabhu. His Grace Suvarnagor Hari Prabhu is the director of ISKCON Youth Forum South Bangalore, which is the youth wing of ISKCON, which is dedicated to spreading the message of Bhagavad Gita among youths. So it is also participated and run by youth devotees. So Prabhuji is director for that. Prabhuji is also an active preacher of Bhagavad Gita and has practiced Bhagavad Gita in his own life for many, many years, and also believes in preaching this message to the youth. Also, Prabhuji acts as the spiritual mentor for many youths like myself and many youths as you are seeing over here. Prabhuji is also traveling and giving active seminars on various subjects of Bhagavad Gita in various engineering and medical colleges. For example, NIT Surathkal, we have RV College of Engineering, RNSIT, we have many colleges. So Prabhuji is traveling and giving sessions in all these colleges. So now we welcome you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So also we have with us another eminent speaker. We have Shri Gokul Ramesh Prabhu. Prabhuji is, Prabhuji has a very great list of academic as well as spiritual achievements. Prabhuji is 129th All India rank in AIEEE. So Prabhuji is his 5th topper in the State Board of Andhra Pradesh. Prabhuji has also secured an AIMSET rank of 20. So Prabhuji is, has completed his BTech from National Institute of Technology, Karnataka in Electronics and Communication Engineering. And Prabhuji has also got All India rank 1 in the GATE exam held in 2011. Prabhuji got a perfect score, 1000 out of 1000, which has not been scored since, I guess. It is the largest score ever obtained. So Prabhuji has topped the MTech branch in IIT Madras. Prabhuji did his MTech from IIT Madras in VLSI design with a CGPA of 9.71 out of 10. Presently, Prabhuji also has field work experience from Cadence Technologies for about 4 years. He worked as a senior design engineer. And now Prabhuji is presently working as a JE physics faculty, and it is a profession chosen out of his own interest, as we can all see, in the Smart Minds Academy, Chennai. Prabhuji is happily married to a Krishna devotee, Mrs. Anandini, and Prabhuji is also a great singer, artist, designer, and he has addressed many students like you and me in various engineering colleges, prestigious engineering colleges like IITs, NITs, other engineering colleges, schools, and coaching institutes. We are very grateful to have you with us, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Now, over to you, Prabhuji. Please enlighten us about this subject matter. So, before we start, I want to request all the assembled participants here to welcome our both speakers with loudly chanting 3 times. We chant Hari Bol. So, you can raise your hands and chant loudly Hari Bol. So, let's chant together. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. So we very heartily welcome all the bright-faced youth. Both, I guess some of you are working professionals and some of you are students, if I'm correct. So very happy meeting all of you. After a long time, an offline class, even in coaching institute, in which where I am working, offline classes have not started. So it gives a lot of happiness to see people face to face. So first of all, thank you so much. I thank each one of you for taking your time out and making a choice to come here in a place called Bangalore on Saturday evening, where you could have had so many options to have so much of fun. So, but you made the wise decision to come here. So thank you so much. We hope to serve you very nicely. So our intention is to serve you. So, and after I welcome you, I have to say my own predicament. It is very difficult to sit next to Prabhuji and speak, because here are the personalities who are living life of sacrifice, who are living just to serve others, and to sit next to them and talking, it's like very embarrassing, and I'm feeling shy, and whatever other emotions you can think of, you can put that there. So Prabhuji, I seek your blessings so that I can speak something worthwhile. So it is very easy to speak, but very difficult to live. So these are the people who are living life of wisdom and sacrifice and highest values. It's not that easy. So I seek your blessings, Prabhuji. So before we start, let us offer our prayers so that our heart can be open to receive the message. And disclaimer, whatever I'm going to speak is going to be like a warm-up. Actual essence is going to be coming from His Grace Suvarna Gaur Hari Prabhu. So even I am very, very eagerly waiting for what he's going to speak. So let us offer our prayers. So I'll recite, and please recite after me. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Om Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Ve Gauravani Pracharine पाश्चात्यशरणे आकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So, today's title of I need PPT. Is 99 greater than 100? How is 99 greater than 100? Is that possible? Yes, it is possible. And how it is possible, Swarnagar Prabhu is going to explain. But you see, in this world, the understanding of success is very much tied up with the concept of comparison. If I get better marks than others, so I'm successful. If I get better salary than others, I feel, we are successful. So usually, the concept of success is very much tied with the concept of comparison and competition. But this competition or comparison, is it really healthy? Of course, we can have a discussion, whole class on that itself. But let me tell you in a very short, short description. If you're successful in your competition, what happens? You win. People will praise you. And then, you'll also feel like, you're not walking on the ground. But then there is a constant unseen anxiety behind your mind, whether will I be able to maintain the success? So I'll have to constantly fight the so-called success that I have attained if I think that success is to win a competition, to be better than others. If I'm better than others as of now, what is the problem? I'm in constant state of anxiety, whether I'll be able to maintain this or not. And what if I don't compete and if I fail in the competition? Depressed. I'm good for nothing. मेरे साथ कुछ नहीं होगा. Very depressed. So the competition or comparison is a two-edged sword. Both sides it cuts. If we win, there is an anxiety to maintain the so-called success. If we lose, there is a problem of depression. So the first important principle to understand what is success is not supposed to be based on comparison. If at all, if we have to compare with ourselves. And if at all, if there are some people who are better than us, so what we are supposed to do is to take inspiration, okay? So the success based on the principle of comparison leads to jealousy, or jealousy is like if somebody is better than us, we feel jealous of them. And it also leads to depression. We feel, I'm not that good. So jealousy, depression on one end. What is the other side? Arrogance. I'm better than others. Arrogance, and the other one is anxiety. Outside arrogance, inside anxiety to maintain the status quo. So it should not be based on comparison. That's the first principle. So let us go ahead. So Srila Prabhupada, this year is very, very special. This is 125th anniversary of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Srila Prabhupada is the very, very, very most special person that has ever appeared on surface of earth. Very, very special person. So why he is very, very special person? Because he created this society of ISKCON. He would say like this: I have created this ISKCON society so that it is like a huge house under the roof of which the entire world can live very, very happily and peacefully. That is the purpose why Srila Prabhupada established ISKCON, to give the greatest happiness to each individual. So nowadays we see that within the same house, people are not so happy with each other. Within the same house, brother, sister, mother, father, there is so much of difference of opinion, there is so much of conflict, there is so much of unspoken emotions, and there is so much of kitch, 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 kitch. People are not so happy within the same house. But Srila Prabhupada wanted that the entire world can be happy. How the entire world can be happy? If people are educated in spiritual wisdom. If people are given education about spiritual wisdom and Krishna consciousness, people can be very, very happy, very, very successful. So please understand, Krishna consciousness or bhakti or spiritual life doesn't mean that, you are not going to be successful. In fact, bhakti or spirituality means to be completely successful in all spheres of life. To have a healthy body, to have a healthy mind, and peaceful and happy and blissful mind, and to have very meaningful, deep relationships, and to have meaningful occupations. So Krishna consciousness or spiritual life means it is a holistic lifestyle which Srila Prabhupada wanted to offer. So that's why he wanted his temples to be a grand places of worship of Shri Radha Krishna, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. Yes, he wanted that. Apart from that, he also wanted the temples to be the places of education, spiritual education, where many, many young people are trained in the principles of Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam so that they can be successful in every sphere of life. So, whatever this Prerana, whatever we are having all these programs is to please Srila Prabhupada and to fulfill his vision of spreading Krishna consciousness in a way that is very systematic, understandable, appreciable, and so that we can accept it in nutshells and implement in our own lives. So let's go ahead. All right. Success. What is success? So there are hundreds of books, as Kanak Prabhu has said. There are hundreds of books written about what is success. Of course, there is no one single definition of success, but then we can divide it into two parts. Of course, there is another part as well. Anyway, there is, you can see, you see this is x-axis, you have inner success. On the y-axis, you have outer success. So there is something called as inner success, there is something called as outer success. What is outer success? You can remember 5 P's. Pay, salary, kitna wealth milta hai. Pay, position, what is the position that you hold in society? Possessions, how many cars you have, how many bungalows, how many things, how much stuff you have in your house. This comes under outer success. So pay, position, possessions, people. What is your influence on people? How do you affect people positively? Okay. What are they? Pay, position, possession, people, power. Power, exactly. So how much you can control, how much power you have in order to manipulate in this world, things in this world. So that is basically outer success. And there is inner success. How much do you understand about yourself? How well you know what are your deepest needs? What are the most concerning areas that worries you? How much are we connected to ourselves? It is very important that we are connected to ourselves so that we can connect to others. That is one aspect of inner success. How contented you are, how happy and satisfied you are. And all those aspects comes in inner success. So let's quickly dwell. Now, the quadrant 1 is basically a person is having low inner success. You can see low inner success and low outer success. This is a quadrant of depression. Most people in this age, they fall under this quadrant. They neither have inner success, there is not much satisfaction in the heart, neither they have achieved something significant in life. So basically, this is a quadrant of depression. Now, who fall under this? They say cyber zombies. People who are always busy with their mobiles. All the time, they are somehow simply busy with consuming so much of data. They're consuming so much content, but they don't have content. What do they have? Depression. So then there are second category of people who fall in quadrant 2. Quadrant 2 is a flashy quadrant, very, very attractive quadrant. So people have a lot of outer success, but what they don't have inner success. If people have a lot of outer success, but if they don't have sufficient inner success, what happens? Dejection. There's not much happiness there. People dejected, morose. इसके लिए इतना कुछ किया हूं क्या? So these kind of people, they suffer from suicidal thoughts. This is, I don't know whether you know it or not. Most of the suicides happen not, how do we say that, poverty line, below poverty line. Not, they are not the people who commit suicide. People who are little above on the, not poverty line, what do you say? Who are rich, influential, etc. They only most of the time, commit suicides because of dejection. Lot of dejection. There is so much of fame. There is so much of prestige. There is so much of, whatever, you can think of, they all have that, but, there's something which is missing so deep in their heart. What happens? They feel dejected. They feel dejected. There is no fulfillment. And there is also a quadrant 3 where people have a lot of inner success, but they do not have outer success. Who are they? This is the zone of deception. Why it is called deception? Because some people, they become too lazy to take initiatives to help people. They're very, very comfortable. They're very, very happy. I am peaceful. What happens to the world? Let it go to hell. So basically they come in the name of spiritualists, but they are not spiritualists. They are pseudo-spiritualists. Spiritualists, a wonderful spiritualist who is sitting next to me, how much Prabhuji works hard, none of us can match. No, working professional can match how much they work hard to benefit others. Okay. So, but there are people who become quite complacent that, I'm comfortable. So this is a zone of deception. They're deceiving whom? They're deceiving themselves only. And then there is another zone, which is quadrant 4, which is high inner success, also high outer success. That is the zone of satisfaction. That is the zone of satisfaction. Now, I want to say one thing very clearly. How much is called the outer success? What do you mean by high outer success? It is again not about comparison. It is all about how much we are able to realize our own potential, and we are bringing all our potential out, okay, in a way that it's beneficial for ourselves and to others. So, fine. There is outer success. There are outer success. There are 4 parameters. If you want to write down, you can just type in, because there are so many pointers which are going to come. Okay, so you can take down some notes also, because these are vital principles. If you see, hearing is one thing, but then getting affected is the second thing, and third thing is implementing it. The simplest things, if it is implemented, life can change a lot. So outer success, first parameter of outer success is health. Why we say health is first parameter? Because if you have good health, then only you can focus and spend your energy and achieve something tangible in life. Okay. Now, in order to have good health, we require, of course, there are many aspects. The first aspect is basically sleep. If we want to have good health, the first aspect is we need to have good sleep. Not day sleep, but night sleep. Night sleep. So it is said, okay, I want to say this. One of the most ravaging, disempowering habit that most of the youths are suffering today is going late nights. Going late nights. They're too busy, for God's sake, nobody knows. They're too busy at nights. You see, there are so many, at so many levels we can discuss the disadvantages of going late in night. Number 1, very simple explanation is, when you go very late in night, what happens? Next day, can you get up early? I feel so energetic. Do you get up, wake up like that, or 10 बज गया, बाप रे, इतना काम है, इतना, you understand Hindi little bit? So much work is there. So basically, you get up with what? Regret. You get up with stress. So basically, in the day, the first feeling what you get is going to set the tone for the entire day. So the very immediate thing what we can very easily understand is if you go late night, you wake up late in the next day. So what happens? The day starts with stress. This is very, very important. What is the first thoughts you get when you wake up in the morning? That is going to set the tone of your entire day. So it's what is happening? Mind is getting disturbed. If mind gets disturbed, body usually gets disturbed, health is disturbed, all that. Also, night rest is not just rest for the body, it is also curing the body. Whether you know it or not, I don't know. Body removes all the toxins in the night. At the time you are supposed to take rest. Body has to do its job of, removing the toxins. But in night when you are too much busy with, whatever work that, we have, what happens is body is working to provide you energy for your tasks. It is not able to remove the toxins. So basically, number one, mind is disturbed. Number two, toxins are getting stored and the body is not able to reject those toxins. So health is getting directly affected. So that's why Ashtanga Hridayam, it says that Brahma Muhurte Uttishtet. Brahma Muhurte Uttishtet. You have to get up in Brahma Muhurta. What? What is that? We don't know Brahma most of the times. Young students, they don't know Brahma Muhurta. Of course, some people who are coming from cultured backgrounds, I would say most students in India, they will know Brahma Muhurtam. Brahma Muhurtam means 1 hour 36 minutes before sunrise. For example, in today, let us say the sunrise time is 6 o'clock, 1 hour 36 minutes before. That is 4 o'clock 24 minutes. 4:24 minutes. That is the time Uttishtet. You must wake up. Why? Swastha Rakshartham Ayushaha. I think wrong combination. You are supposed to come here probably now. So Swastha Rakshartham Ayushaha. If you want to protect your health, Swastha Rakshartham, if you want to protect your health, you're supposed to get up. Ayushaha, if you want to have a long span, you have to get up in the early morning. And then it says, Tatra Sarvatra Shantyartham Smarecha Madhusudanam. Why it is very, very important? Because that early morning time, the entire atmosphere is surcharged with Shanti, peace. That is the time you can give the right type of inputs. Just like previously when you go to bed late and wake up late, what is the first emotion strikes you? Stress. And that sets the tone for the entire day. But when you wake up early in the morning, what happens is the first immediate thought is, yes, I have sufficient time to deal with all the tasks that I have to do in the day. So immediately become peaceful. At the same time, the atmosphere is also in mode of goodness, Shanti. So basically, you can become very peaceful and you can do all your duties in a very peaceful and stable and organized way. So wonderful. So that is first thing, sleep. Go to bed early and wake up early. And this, I think, is not something new. We have been hearing from so long, but it's, when does it affects us? We put in practice. Second is diet, sattvic food, which is not too spicy, not too tangy, etc., which is very pleasing to the system and which is very difficult to digest nowadays. Fast food eating के लिए fast है, but digesting doesn't निकलता नहीं है, doesn't come out. What people eat. And third one is exercise. Very, very, very important. Exercise doesn't mean that, put a six-pack thing. It's not that. Heavy workout affects you on a long run. It's simple logic people don't understand. How? If you overwork a machine, its lifespan increases or decreases? Decreases. I have one very, very good example. Our friend Rahul, my friend is there, Abhishek, our common friend is Rahul Prabhu. And his father, he is from military background and he did a lot of hard work. When he was like a Pelwan with a very powerful body with huge biceps, etc. Like a hero he looks. But now he is 65 years old. his body troubles him so bad, so bad. So the modern culture of heavy workout, six pack, etc., it's all facade. I don't know what. It's not something something very appreciable. What is important is there has to be certain type of stretch exercises like yogasanas, surya namaskar, etc., because it removes the toxins from the body, it makes the body agile, etc. So these are the simple principles for keeping health proper. Career involves lot of intellectual involvement. Now, concentration, this is explained like this. Concentration is like having a focus light. Now, if you have a focus light, you can focus it at one point, and if you have to focus on other point, what you have to do? You have to shift the focus light to the other thing, other area. Yes or no? So, every time when you have to shift the focus from one place to the other place, it requires energy. It requires energy, and it's not that easy. So, if you have to, especially in career, if you have to succeed, for long times, you're supposed to invest your intelligence to upskill yourself, to upgrade yourself, etc. So for that, you need to avoid distractions. And then discipline. Many times people know that, I'm in a particular profession. In order for me to be successful, I need to learn certain courses or, something I need to upgrade myself. But problem is what? They wait for motivation, some kind of eureka magical moment to happen in their life, so that that day something lot of inspiration comes, then I'll go and do something practical, upgrade myself, etc. But what is very important is not the motivation. Discipline is what is very, very important. Every day you pitch in your bit, little bit every day you do, and you will be overwhelmed over a time. Oh my God, how much I have achieved. It's very, very important that, discipline is what is very important, not motivation. Don't wait for, some motivational, magical moment to take place so that, I will do my part, so that, I will grow in my career, etc. No. Discipline. Every day put in certain hard work. Then that will pay a lot on long run. That is for career. Wealth. Of course, it is said that in order to earn more than what you are earning now, you need to be a person who is more than what you are today. Make sense? In order to earn more wealth than what you are earning today, you are supposed to be a person more than what you are today. So it is said that, these are very common sayings in outside world, that don't chase after success. You are supposed to become a person whom success gets attracted to. So in order to earn wealth, you need to be a lifelong learner. You always should be keep learning more and implementing more and transforming yourself into a person who can instill trust in others. Also, wealth comes by value addition. By value addition. Do not think that, I can earn money by cheating. If you are working in a place, you are supposed to see how much value you add there. You should be sincere in your workplace and see how much value you are adding. So value addition or service, that is wealth. Contribution. Sharing goodness and happiness. So without contribution, there is no meaning actually to life. It becomes very, very empty. All right, this is outer success, certain pointers that I have shared: health, career, wealth, and contribution. Let me go ahead with inner success. First thing is connect. How many of us can honestly say very clearly that what are my desires, deep desires? How do I want to serve in this world? What are my needs? And so basically connecting to oneself, it's very, very important. As I told you sometime before, if you do not connect ourselves with our own needs, if you do not care for ourselves, it's very difficult to care for anybody else. It's very important that we connect to ourselves. Okay. So for that, what we are supposed to do? Meditation and introspection. So every day in ISKCON, all of us, we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, in the early morning. So So, um, what happens because of that? What meditation does? It is said, Cheto Darpana Marjanam. What it means is, it clears the mirror of our consciousness. Our consciousness is there. By meditation, what is supposed to happen is, our consciousness is supposed to become cleared. Imagine you have a mirror, but it is full of lot of dust. And you are trying to see yourself. What will you see? You see a distorted face. You don't see yourself clearly. But when that mirror is cleared, what you see very clearly, you can see yourself. So similarly, when we are chanting Hare Krishna, why we are chanting Hare Krishna is not because we have 26 hours. It's not that we have 2 hours extra. That's why these sadhus, these devotees, they have extra time. That's why they're sitting and chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. No, this meditation is the most important thing that any human being can do. Why? Because he's connecting himself, connecting with himself, also connecting with God. That Prabhuji is going to explain in more detail. And introspection. There has to be certain pauses in your life. I know in my talk there are no pauses. I'm sorry. I need to cover a bit. I want to give Prabhuji sufficient time. There needs to be certain pauses in our life where we introspect and think about how life is going on. Right, that is connect. Second is contentment. Most people are very, very, very disconnected from themselves. They do not understand. Many times, how many of you have experience of this? You are unhappy at a particular situation of life, but you do not know why you are unhappy. Did it happen with you? At least it happened with me. I'm unhappy, I'm feeling irritated, but why am I unhappy? Sometimes, it happens that, we shout at, our near and dear ones, and later, why? What hell, what is this going on? Why did I act that way? I don't know why I'm unhappy. Because you're not understanding what is happening here. Okay? Because we are not understanding what is happening inside our heart, we are not taking care of that, so we are becoming unhappy. And many a times, I told you, quadrant 1 of depression, they're very disconnected from themselves. In order to, and they're depressed, because of that they're depressed. In order to forget the depression, they have to consume more content. They have to keep watching some more comedy shows, some other thing, keep watching, consume. But there is no contentment. Unfortunately, the age of Kali Yuga, where we are living in, it is a place of constant discontent. And the whole consumeristic society that we are living in today, it works on the basis of making you dissatisfied with your present assets. You have a particular iPhone, latest is 11, iPhone 11, 12, 13, okay. So iPhone 12 was before. Now you have to get iPhone 13 and there is some special features so that they will show so much that you are supposed to become discontented so that you will purchase. So contentment, to be very satisfied, is becoming very rare. A person who is not content himself, he will make sure that others are not satisfied also. So there is so much of unhappiness. So contentment comes from knowledge. You see, these principles, what we are speaking, contentment, etc., these are very deep principles. Many times what happens is we become so morose with our skin color, shape of our body. We always in this constant state of comparison with others, we always feel morose. Now, how is it possible that every one of us can feel very, very contented, very satisfied? How is it possible? That requires spiritual wisdom. What is that? Each one of us, individually, each one of us are parts of God. We are so special. Whoever we are unlimitedly loved by God. In Dhruva Maharaj Charitra, in 4th canto, when Dhruva Maharaj comes crying to his mother says that, the love that Lord Vishnu or Krishna has for you, O Dhruva, cannot be compared to crores of mothers' love. So each one of us, whatever situation we may be in, whatever may be our marks, whatever may be our caste, whatever may be the situation that we are in, we are all very, very special people because we are all connected to that Supreme Lord Krishna. So it requires knowledge, it requires certain realization to have contentment. Also, we need to have right association. Sometimes our association is such that, it keeps telling us that, we are supposed to become dissatisfied. They keep comparing with other people, etc. That is contentment. The other one is conquer. All cease. What is conquer? Conquering our lower self. Each one of us in our hearts, we have two, it is explained that, there are two dogs barking in the same heart. One is good dog, the other one is bad dog. How many of us feel like, sometimes, suddenly the gust of positive emotions come and, we feel like, I think I should do so much, if I'm a student, oh my God, my parents are working so hard. I am supposed to, work very nicely, so that, they're doing so much. You feel a lot of gratitude. But the same heart sometimes, feel completely gone. And, you feel like, heart says so many things, which are unspeakable in a place like this. So it's the same heart. So in the same heart, there are two things. There is a lower self and there is a higher self. And the lower self is compared to a bad dog, the higher self is good dog. At present time, it might be possible that, our bad dog is really barking too loud. Bow, 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 bow. It is barking too loud, seeking the attention. You give me this input, I want this. And the other good dog is saying, oh, oh, He's saying, don't do that. Do that, which is good. Good dog is there, but its voice is too feeble. And all that we are hearing is that bad dog's voice. So, grandmother tells this story to the grandchild, and she asks grandchild, what are we supposed to do? The good dog is very thin and very weak, but the bad dog is too hefty and very strong. What should we do, my dear grandson? Grandson says, probably we have to give more food to good dog. Exactly. We are supposed to feed the good dog. How do we feed the good dog? By hearing in the association of saintly people, which we are going to start in some time. So, for that, right association is very, very important. So, we can conquer the lower self and we can empower the higher self by making right choices. Every time you make a right choice, what you are doing is you are giving food to the good dog. Okay, so what happens is every time you make right choice, the good dog is becoming stronger and the bad dog is going to become weaker. Of course, it doesn't happen over time. A very strong dog, if you don't feed, what happens? It's going to bark much louder, but you are supposed to neglect it. So all this wisdom comes in association. So what is the first right choice that we have to do to conquer our lower self is take association of devotees. Take association of sadhus. That is the first right choice. So all of you, our sincere request is keep coming for these programs. Keep attending and keep taking this elixir, this nectar, which can save us from so much of turmoil and trouble in this world. Also, we require higher taste. Higher taste is the lower dog is hankering for certain low stuff. It's like a person who is there is a dry chapati and there is a full feast. Okay, there is a dry chapati which is like 1 week old, and on top of that there is also spider and what is that? All that. And if a person is too hungry, the dry chapati will taste very nice. The dry chapati will taste very nice. That is the situation of people in present day. People are so depressed, people are so dejected, people are so disappointed that something give me so that I can be happy. Watch a video, or do something, do that, do this, so that some flickering happiness can come. What is that? All those things compared to a dry chapati. Even the dry chapati kind of things is able to give so much of taste because there is so much of desperation in the heart for happiness. But the same person, if he's given a full feast, plate full of samosa, gulab jamuns, rasgulla, rasmalai, like we are in South India, curd rice, pulihora, all that. If it is given, he will eat that. Ooh, that dry chapati I was longing for, that dry chapati I was taking so much pleasure for, that dry chapati I'm spending so much of my time for. Oh my God, I'm wasting so much of time. So that higher pleasure comes by practicing our spiritual life. We can clearly see, what am I spending my time for, Baba? Ayyo, it's not worth my time. That time could be used for, so many other wonderful things. The last one is clarity. Clarity of clarity of values. What is right and what is wrong? That comes from listening in the association of saintly people and inquiring from them submissively. So this is inner success and outer success. However, there is a third success, which is ultimate success. Yes, I lead my life in such a way that, my life is very peaceful inside, I'm content, etc. Also, I'm able to do a lot of contribution to this world. However, at one point, we have to die. So all of us know all of us know SP Balasubramaniam. So how many accolades, how many awards he has got? It's like, there are full Wikipedia for how many awards he has won. But he would say that, I don't want to die. Why? Because this life is too good, you see. SPB, very, very famous personality. He never wanted to die because, all that I have, all that so-called inner peace, all so-called inner happiness, all so-called outer happiness, all of that will disappear at the time of death. Is there another type of success which is not even touched by death? Is there some type of success which can give us eternal happiness? That's what Srila Prabhupada founded ISKCON for, to teach that. Now, what I have spoken till now, most of it is spoken in many, many forums. But what is the ultimate success for a human being or for an eternal soul is Prabhuji is going to speak. So Prabhuji, over to you.
Hare Krishna. Am I audible? Okay, thank you. So Gokul Prabhu spoke very nicely about inner success, outer success, and these four points about each kinds of success. So he gave introduction to this topic very well of what material success means and how to attain satisfaction and happiness in our life. And he also ended the topic by telling that there is much more to this as well. He could also have spoken it. He knows the topic well. But we share the topic in such a way that he speaks that and I speak this. So if I give this a full seminar time, we can speak the whole thing.
I can speak, but not with any realization.
Yeah. So coming to the topic of today's, which is success. Generally, people want success. So here you see a person jumping from failure to success, right? Because he thinks that where he was is failure, and he feels that success is somewhere else. And if he takes that long jump, he'll be successful, right? Because everybody thinks that I'm a failure, isn't it? Because as he was telling, there is somebody higher than you with whom you compare, and then we think, okay, that is success. Right now I'm failure. And when you take a step there, one still feels I'm failure because you'll find somebody better than you. Right? A beggar on the streets, he wants to become a rich man. A rich man wants to become a lakpati. Lakpati wants to become karodpati, arabpati, karapati. Then he wants to become Lakshmipati, which is not possible. So in this way, the desires of the person keeps increasing and increasing, and there is no end to it. So we should have some right definitions for success, which were mentioned by Gokul Prabhu. Here are some definitions, alternate definitions, which can give us some thought for the food, and then I'll go to the definition, ultimate definition of success. Success is always doing your best, not being the best. People think that success means what? I am the best. I want to become the best. No, do your best. That's what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Karmanyavadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Do your best. And what results come, be happy with it. If you compare with others, so because you'll always find somebody better than you, you'll always be morose. And how to be contented? Be satisfied with doing your best. Success is in setting concrete goals Have you seen any football game without a goal post? That is not a football game, it is something else. So football game should have a goal post. Similarly, our life also should have a goal. And mostly 99% of the people are living a life without any goal. Many people come and say, Puruji, I don't know what is the goal of my life. But they want to be successful. So first let's set the concrete goal of life. Success is understanding the difference between what you need and want. What you need and what you want are two different things. We want many things, but it may not be necessary for us. Right? People already have one car, they want another car, although they don't need it. And why they want it? Because the neighbor has purchased a new car. Isn't it? So if you are satisfied with your needs, you'll be happy. There is no end to the wants. And people who are chasing behind the wants, they'll be always morose. Because always you'll not get what you want. Right? Mahatma Gandhi said, in this world, there is sufficient to fulfill everybody's need, but not one man's greed. The greed or the wants are unlimited. Success is learning that you sometimes have to say no. Right? Means what? See, there are many proposals which come, many ideas which come, but we should see what is the ultimate destination to be achieved. One person was walking on the road, okay, and he was supposed to reach a destination where he was supposed to get 1 crore rupees. But while walking on the road, he saw some 500 rupees chiller lying. And he, instead of going ahead, because he was doubtful whether he'll get that 1 crore rupees, so he stopped here, ending up taking this 500 rupees. So sometimes in our life, we are looking for the ultimate happiness, but some petty pleasures allure us, and we should be in a position to say no to these things in order to get the highest thing. Like singers say no to ice cream. Those who are good singers, they say no to oily stuff because they have to sing. Success is knowing your life is filled with abundance. There is no shortage. People are generally envious of others because they think there is shortage in this world. Only those who think that there is shortage in this world, they are envious of others. They compete with others to grab their share because they feel if others enjoy, I will not enjoy. No, this is not the right definition. The right definition is to think that there is sufficient for everybody in this world, but don't be greedy. Success is learning that losing a few battles can help you win a war, because those battles will teach you a lesson, or we can learn lessons from them of what mistakes not to commit, isn't it? So those who lose, they get and those who learn from those failures, they are the ones who become successful. Failure is a failure if you fail to learn from it. Failure is not a failure if you learned some lesson from it. So don't commit same mistakes again. Committing new mistakes is not a problem. Committing a same mistake again and again is a problem. Success is standing your ground when tempted by desires. Right? I gave the example of 100 rupees note. Temptation. Similarly, there are many temptations. Generally, 3 temptations. Dhanam, Janam, Sundarim. Wealth is a temptation. If somebody is a government official and a person comes with a suitcase and says, "Kaam kar dijiye sir," temptation. But person who can stand his ground and say, "No, this is adharma. I cannot do this. I cannot sanction this because substandard, some substandard work will be there. They say sanction it, I'll give money, but that will cost the life of hundreds of people. Suppose a bridge is being constructed and a person sanctions without checking the quality, what happens? Hundreds of people can die. Temptation, dhanam, janam, too many followers. To get too many followers, he may compromise on his own principles. Right? He may not speak the truth. When Srila Prabhupada went to America, many sadhus, they said, Swamiji, you're very strict. Nobody will follow you in America. Let's compromise one thing. Right? Because ISKCON is known for 4 principles: no meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no gambling. And Prabhupada was speaking this in America. Then others said, not possible. Nobody will follow you. And Srila Prabhupada, he said, I'm not speaking my words, I'm speaking Krishna's words. Krishna is saying this, that's why I'm repeating this. So Prabhupada was not tempted by. They said that if you compromise one, you will get lakhs of followers. Prabhupada said, no. One moon is better than lakhs of stars. Ekas chandra tamo hanti nachatara sahasrasha. One moon is better than millions of stars. Success is not giving up. Don't give up. Keep trying, keep trying. Success is celebrating small victories. If, for example, Proja was telling about getting up early in the morning. If you're able to get up one day, 4:30 a.m., success, celebrate it. That will encourage you to get up again tomorrow. But if one day you're not able to get up and you feel, oh, I'm lost, I have no hope, tomorrow also I'll not be able to get up. Success is not giving up. Keep trying. And success is learning something new each day, like you're doing today. And what you're going to learn today? How many of you know mathematics? Does this make sense? No. I also learned mathematics and I have done electronics engineering also long back. This didn't make sense to me.
Senior engineer at IBM.
So, but when I came to spiritual life, then I understood this is also true. Because in spiritual life, material logic or mathematics may not work always. Because here, the definition of success is something different. Right? In material life, when a person becomes high, he is called successful. But in spiritual life, if somebody becomes very humble, it develops qualities of humility, tolerance, it is considered to be success. In material life, if somebody is bossing on others and people are obeying his orders, he thinks I am successful. But here in spiritual life, dasa, anudasa, becoming servant of the servant of the servant, that is considered success. Oh, that's pleasing to the Lord, that's pleasing to Krishna. So, in material life and spiritual life, definitions are different. So, you have to understand this equation from spiritual point of view, and this equation can be understood from Srimad Bhagavatam. So, there is 99 and 100. So, which is greater? So, the scale is showing that 99 is greater than 100. In what context, why, and how? Let's see now. So, are you ready? So, there is a story from Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, the story of Prithu Maharaj. Prithu Maharaj was a successful king. So, there are 3 characters here. Prithu Maharaj, 4 characters, you can say. There is Prithu Maharaj, who is a great king. There is Indra, who is also another successful, great personality. Because people want to, many people, religious people on earth, they want to go to Swarga and want to enjoy happiness there. So here is a king of Swarga who is enjoying the ultimate happiness. Okay. So happiness of the richest person on earth is insignificant compared to the wealth which Indra has. And there is Brahmaji, the great creator of this material universe. And there is Vishnu, who is the master of all the universes, Ananta Koti Brahmanda Nayaka. So all these four personalities are involved in this story. And there are two competitors, Prithu Maharaj and Indra. So let's try to analyze the attitudes and activities of these two personalities and try to understand what is the definition of real success. Okay. So Prithu Maharaj, he was a great king. He was born from Vena. So the story goes that there was a great devotee king called Anga. Anga did not have a son. So Anga performed a lot of sacrifices, puja, and with the help of Brahmanas, he performed a sacrifice. And from that yajna was born a child whose name was Vena. And Vena, he was a person, somehow he became a person of bad character. When he was a child, he was playing with his friends. He used to pick up a friend, throw in the well, kill him. So such kind of atrocities he was doing. Very, very bad child, cruel child. And Anga was getting fed up. What is this? I expected a child and child is becoming like this. He tried to counsel him, he tried to guide him, he tried to tell the teachers to correct him. Everybody tried. Nothing worked. And finally Anga became fed up and he said, better was no son than having a bad son. Why did such a son come to me and is it in my head now? And everybody is speaking bad about us. Then he deeply contemplated and he thought, bad sin is also good because he causes detachment. So then he thought that I will retire and I'll go to the forest and I'll engage fully in the service of Lord. So he was a devotee king, so he took that path and he retired. But here Vena became the king, and when Vena became the king, he started doing more atrocities because he got power now. Like there are many dictators in this planet who misuse their power. Can you name some dictators who misuse their power? Hitler was a powerful dictator. He killed millions of people. Stalin, and even in one of the countries in the eastern part, there is a dictator who is cruel. So, and here Vena also became such kind of dictator, and he stopped all the religious activities. He closed all the temples, and he said everybody should chant only one mantra. And what is that mantra? My name. Right? Om Namo Vasudevaya. Om Vena. He should chant the name of Vena. So that's what he told. And all the ministers and the Brahmanas, they became upset. He said, how come? And at that time, Brahmanas had such power. In Kali Yuga, we don't see such power in the Brahmanas, but that time they had such power that they just said, they came together and he said, we will end him. So they just said, whom? They Humkara. Vena left his body on the spot. And when Vena was dead, all the thieves in the kingdom, they felt, oh, wonderful, there's no king now. We will rule. And then Brahmanas thought, hey, king, bad king was there, but at least it was good. Now there's no king. And all these thieves and rogues became so much that they were seeing dust storms because they were riding on their horses and there was so much of dust coming. And they became more afraid, the Brahmanas. And then the Brahmanas thought, see, Brahmanas were very intelligent. They had solution to everything. No problem. Vena is there, from this body we will produce another person. So they sat around the body of Vena, they chanted mantras. And chanting the mantras, from the body of Vena was born a great king called Prithu Maharaj, whom you can see here. It's Prithu Maharaj and his wife Archi. So they both were born. They appeared, and as soon as they were born, all auspicious signs were around. And people became so happy that such a great king has born here, appeared here. They started glorifying. Prithu Maharaj said, "Chup beto, ab kuch kiya nahi maine. I have not yet done anything. Are you glorifying?" Because he knew that getting glory is not the success. I have to do something, that is success. let me do something for you, then you can glorify me. Before doing anything, why are you glorifying like this? He said, stop all this. So then he became the king and they started ruling. And the complaint came. All the citizens came and said, Prithu Maharaj, we are hungry. There is no food anywhere. Why there is no food? Earth is not producing anything. Why Earth is not producing? So he went and challenged Earth. Earth was in the form of a cow. She said, why are you not giving any food for the citizens? And she said, actually, I want to give, but there is a cruel king like Vena, and he was doing all adharma. I was fed up and I was burdened. So that's why I withdrew all the resources. So this is called, see, there is scarcity of resources because of people are doing sinful activities. And when you travel, how many of you seen that rivers are getting dried up? Nadiyan सूख रही हैं. How many of you are seeing that there is temperature increasing? Raise your hands. Temperature is more hotter now than before. Air is polluted. How many of you seen Ganga and Yamuna recently? For 2 years back? Polluted, isn't it? So, when people on this planet become sinful and they don't follow dharma, principles given by Bhagavad Gita, earth withdraws all the resources. There will be scarcity of food, nutrition, grains, fruits, water, everything will be scarce. And Purta Maharaj said, at least now you give. Then she said, okay, because you are the king, I'll supply. So when the citizens are pious, everything is abundant. When Yudhishthira Maharaj is ruling the planet, it is said that without cultivation, grains used to grow, fruits used to fall. And cows were filled with milk, that when cows will walk, milk will drop. And just like water flows when rains, similarly milk was the कीचड़ बन गया था किसका मिट्टी का and mitti and milk. That was the opulence of Yudhishthira Maharaj's kingdom. It's given in Srimad Bhagavatam 5000 years back. What Krishna was playing with? Butter. They're playing with butter. Nowadays butter very costly. Fridge में रखो. Isn't it? Ghee, oh, 2000 rupees liter, no, original ghee. Very careful use. At that time, people are drinking ghee like anything. Charak Muni, he says, Rinam krutva ghrutam pivet, yavat jivat sukham jivet. Take loan and drink ghee, he said. Because that was the standard of happiness. And nowadays, there's all dalda and then refined oil and super refined, ultra refined oil people use. There's no ghee. So opulence is reducing because people are becoming sinful. And what is the reason? You see so many cow slaughter, so many sinful activities happening around. That's why opulence is reducing. So the earth told to Prithu Maharaj, now I will supply. And abundant supply. Whole earth became prosperous and all the kings were very happy. Then Prithu Maharaj, he decided to do a yajna. He decided to do a yajna for the welfare of all the citizens. So kings used to do yajnas like Ashwamedha yajna, Rajasuya yajna. You have heard in Mahabharata? Right? Yudhishthira Maharaj did Rajasuya yajna, Ashwamedha yajnas. So he did a sankalpa to do 100 Ashwamedha yajnas. So here begins the topic. 100. So, and what was the attitude of Prithu Maharaj? He should benefit the society. And what is yajna? Yajna is Yajna Kunda, represents the mouth of Lord Vishnu, and the fire represents the tongue of Lord Vishnu. And you offer with devotion, the chanting of the mantras, the oblations into the mouth of Lord Vishnu, and you please the Lord. And it is even seen that in Germany there are experiments done that when you do Agnihotra Yajnas, the energy levels in the surroundings increases, positivity increases. It has been scientifically proven also. And at that time, Yajna Kunda used to be kilometers long, and they used to like many Yajna Kundas and hundreds of people doing yajnas That's why there is prosperity. It is said in Bhagavad Gita, the reason for rain. But anybody knows why rains come? Annad bhavanti bhutani. Parjanyad anna sambhava. We all want food, and how food is produced? Not in chemical factories. Chemical factories produce only nuts and bolts, not rice. Parjanyad anna sambhava. There's a system created by God. You cannot manufacture grains and fruits in the laboratory. You have to take from the ground only. That is the system. Because ground is mother, earth is mother, earth is mother, and Krishna is a father. Krishna gives the seeds and mother produces food. Annad bhavanti bhutani parjanyad anna sambhavaha yajnayad bhavati parjannaha. By doing yajna, by pleasing the Lord, rains come. Yajna karma samudbhavaha. And activities of the humans constitute yajna. Activities which please the Lord. So when he started doing yajna, he did 99. After doing 99, he sat for doing the 100th. So when he started doing the 100th, at that time there was one competitor. Because like to sit in the post of prime minister, you need some vote, right? 2/3 majority. Then only you can become the PM. Similarly, to sit on the chair of Indra, the qualification is 100 Ashwamedha yajnas. We should have done in the past life. Then he becomes Indra. So Indra is called as Shatak Kartu. Shatak Kratu means he has done 100 yajnas. And Indra thought, hey, competitor is competing with me. He'll become more successful than me. He will sit on my chair and I'll be failure. So this attitude came in his mind. He said, I have to stop this yajna, some or the other. So Indra came down from his Indraloka on his Airavata, and he came near the yajna sacrifice. Then he saw, hey. So the horse was there, Ashwamedha yajna. Ashwamedha yajna means Ashwa will be their horse. That horse goes all around the planet, and wherever the horse goes, they have to accept that the person who has sent the horse has a supreme, and they have to give tax to him, and they should consider him as a samrat. So if somebody refuses, fight. So then horse goes everywhere, and then yajna is done. So this is Ashwamedha yajna. No ordinary person can do this. So then, when Indra came, he took the horse. See, he is here, he is taking the horse and disappearing. And then Pruthamara saw that where is he? So where is the horse? Where is the horse? Without horse, you cannot do the yajna. So then he sent his son, you go and find out where is the horse. He went and he saw that horse was there, and the horse was running away with one person. Indra was taking, so he chased him and he wanted to kill him. And Indra got afraid. So what he did? He changed his form. He changed his dress. He took a sadhu dress. Because he thought, no, if I wear a sadhu dress, then he will not kill me. Because sadhus are highly respected. In that time and age, sadhus were highly respected. So that's why Ravana also came as, in which dress? Sadhu dress, to kidnap Sita. So then Pruthamara's son, he said, okay, he left. Okay. So he brought back the horse. Indra left, he didn't kill him. He brought back the horse and again started the yajna. Again horse was stolen. Again his son went. It happened couple of times, many times. And then finally Prithu Maharaj, he himself took the bow and arrow. He said, I will kill. And Prithu Maharaj is extremely powerful. He could have killed him. He went chasing. And at that time, Brahmaji, who is superior to both of them, he felt that things are going out of control. Now, if Indra is killed, now Indra ka gaddi pe kaun baithega? Who will rule the kingdom? So there will be problem in the whole world. Okay. So he thought this fight is creating, is not a individual two people's fight, it's affecting the whole world. You see, when two leaders fight, what happens? It affects everybody. So especially those who are in leadership position should be very careful that they deal very nicely and they work in coordination, because if there is any disagreement between them, any quarrel between them, it affects everybody, all the citizens. Because one small decision, wrong decision, can affect everybody. So Brahma, realizing this situation, he personally comes, and then Brahmaji, he doesn't go to Indra, he goes to Prithu Maharaj. Why? He goes to advise Prithu Maharaj because Brahmaji feels he is a sensible person. He has some sense, he can understand. And Indra, he has come in the mode of passion. Even if I advise, he will not listen. So better go to Prithu Maharaj. And he told Prithu Maharaj, I request you stop doing this yajna. You take a compromise. And this is good for you and it's good for Indra also, because he will not create more. I already said that all the Apasambradayas, all the wrong bogus gurus or sadhus started from this episode. Right? You will see some sadhu people in sadhu dress smoking ganja. You will see some people in sadhu dress doing wrong things. That all started from this episode, he said. It is said. So he said it is creating more adharma and it is disturbing the whole universe. So stop this. And Prithu Maharaj, see his greatness. He said, whatever you say, I'll accept. I'm not, of course I can do 100, but if it is disturbing everybody, I'll take a lower position. I will not do this yajna. And when he did this, you know what happened? Another great personality came. Who is that? Lord Vishnu came. See, Lord Vishnu generally comes when you complete the sacrifice. जब यज्ञ कंप्लीट होता है तब भगवान आते हैं, बट यहाँ without doing the yajna, Lord appeared. Why? Because this act of Prithu Maharaj pleased Lord Vishnu so much that he was forced to come. He said, such a great devotion, Prithu Maharaj, such a great sacrifice he has done. Sacrificing the success. He sacrificed his 100th yajna. Being pleased with that, Lord appeared on his Garuda, and it is said that Lord was so affectionate to Prithu Maharaj, he got down from Garuda, and whenever generally Lord comes, he doesn't touch the ground. But being overwhelmed by the devotion of Prithu Maharaj, he said that out of affection for Prithu Maharaj, he lost his balance and he touched the ground and held Garuda like this. See, one hand he is holding Garuda. He has 4 hands. One hand is holding Garuda and Shankha Chakra, and then he's touching the ground because of affection for Prithu Maharaj. And then he blesses Prithu Maharaj. Prithu Maharaj becomes so ecstatic, glorifies Lord Vishnu. And seeing, Indra is watching all this. He said, Lord Vishnu appeared here. He didn't appear to me. He's appearing without doing yajna. And Lord is glorifying Prithu Maharaj. Lord did not chastise Indra, neither did Brahmaji chastise Indra. And seeing their glorification of Prithu Maharaj and affection to Prithu Maharaj, Indra understood, I made a mistake. And he came running and fell at the feet of Prithu Maharaj. And Prithu Maharaj felt embarrassed. He picked him up and he said, he embarrassed him. Let's forget our animosity. Right? So, and then Indra reformed himself of what attitude he had. So this was the story where we can learn that how 99 is greater than 100, because without completing the yajna, by sacrificing that success, so-called material success which he wanted, he pleased Lord Vishnu. And this is the goal of life. What is the goal of life? It is not to climb the top and sit on everybody's head. No. The ultimate definition of success of life is to please Lord Vishnu. Ataha pumbir dvija shrestha Varnashrama vibhagashah swanishtitasya dharmasya samsiddhir haritoshanam. There's a verse in Srimad Bhagavatam which says that the goal of everybody's activities is to please Hari. If you please the Lord, you are successful. No matter what the world talks about you. If you are pleasing the Lord, that is the ultimate success of life. So we should be aspiring for that goal of life. And that's what we can learn from Bhagavad Gita. Again and again, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, please me, work for me, serve me. And that's what we are supposed to be doing. Right? If you serve your boss, no matter how much you serve, he'll never be satisfied. Isn't it true? How many of you are working? How many of you are working? If you please your office boss, right? Suppose you work in night shift. Even if you work 14 hours, 18 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours, next time what you will say? I think you can do more. You will not say, oh, you are working so hard, I'm so satisfied with you, I'm so happy with you. No, hardly anybody will say like that. They say, oh, he will note down. Next time any tough work comes, give time, he'll do more. They'll be never satisfied. But Lord, He says in Bhagavad Gita, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati Tadaham Bhakti Upartam Ashnami Pretatmanah. Just offer me one leaf, chant one mantra, Hare Krishna mantra, chant and worship me, offer obeisances to me. I am very happy. Manamana Bhamat Bhakto Madhyajimam Namaskuru. He says, I'm very happy with all these things. Just be a simple devotee of mine. So this is what Lord is expecting. It's not so difficult to please the Lord. That's when today morning we went for Harinam Sankirtan nearby. I think everybody's home, they have Tulsi. Any pious man, they have Tulsi at their home and they're watering Tulsi, they're putting flowers at Tulsi. So simple. And you take that Tulsi and offer it to the lotus feet of Lord, He is pleased. When you offer Naivedya, you put a Tulsi leaf and offer to Krishna, He is happy. He doesn't want anything from you. He just wants your love and devotion. So that's what we can learn from this pastime. Another pastime. So, okay, then Prithu Maharaj becomes the king and he rules the world. And he gets the blessings of Lord Chatush Kumaras. A very long story, but I'll not get into that. Another story, who failed but was successful. The story of Jatayu. He died fighting with Ravana to protect Mother Sita. Now, death is a failure. But by dying, he won. How? Because he tried his best. He tried his best to serve the Lord. That was his success. When Lord Ram came searching, where is Sita, where is Sita? At that time he finds a lump of flesh with blood. And he sees, I think he has killed Sita. This fellow has killed Sita. And Lord takes his bow and arrow about to shoot at him. Then he says, sees, no, it is a bird, and then he is bleeding and is crying. He says, actually, I'm Jatayu, your father's friend. Dasharath Maharaj and Jatayu are friends. I said, Jatayu, what happened? How did you become like this? Actually, Sita was going in the sky. Ravana was taking. I fought with him. I tried to protect, but I could not. So I'm just holding my life so that I can tell you this. That Ravana has kidnapped and he has went in the southern direction. You'll find her in the southern direction. I just wanted to tell you this. That's why please uh, accept me as your servant. So Lord Ram, at that time, he accepts Jatayu as his father actually. And he does Antim Samskar for Jatayu. Birds and animals don't need Antim Samskar, but here Jatayu, Lord personally did all the Antim Samskaras. That was success because he got the destination, ultimate destination in the hand of Lord Ram. Another, many of you know this story, right? Hanuman and the squirrel. While making the Ramasetu, all the monkeys were bringing big boulders, writing Shriram and putting out on the waters, and it was floating. And there is a small squirrel there. And the small squirrel was taking small pebbles and putting, and once Hanuman came, he was putting his feet and, hey, hut, hut, I'm doing big service. Hey, chota, hut jao. What is your small pebble? How will it help? बड़ा बड़ा चट्टान लेके आ रहा हूँ. And Lord Ram was observing. Hanuman, come here. I said, what did you tell? I heard everything. I said, "Huh? See, what service you are doing and what service squirrel are doing is doing. Both are same to me. Both are equal. Because squirrel is doing its best and you are doing your best. You are lifting big mountain tops. It's lifting a small stone pebble, but it's great service for him. Right? It's doing its best. So both are same. Both are pleasing me. There's nobody superior, nobody inferior. So don't talk like this, he said. So from Lord's point of view, doing your best to please him is success. Right? So when Srila Prabhupada went to America, many of the disciples were there who were preaching Krishna consciousness. And Prabhupada told one of his disciples, you go to London and open a center. Another devotee said, you go to Japan, open a center. And like this, Prabhupada in 10 years, he spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. Continuously traveling all around the world, he was preaching and he made so many centers. And was very pleased with those devotees who were doing big service. When he came to India, he told Shyam Sundar Prabhu, one of his disciples, we should arrange a big Pandal program and 10,000 people should come. Prabhupada, I'm American. I don't know anything about India. How can I do this big program in India? And Prabhupada said, what is the use of your being an American? Nonsense. He said, oh, American, what is being used? We'll do Prabhupada. Immediately they raised their shoulders and then it's such a big program. You know how many people came? 20,000 people came. So Prabhupada was very happy, very good. So Prabhupada was very happy with them. At the same time, there are other devotees, ladies who are doing some small flower garlands for Krishna. They're doing nice decorations for Krishna. And Prabhupada was equally happy with them also. Because everybody is doing their best. So that is success. So in Krishna consciousness, there is nothing higher, nothing lower. Anybody does anything simple to Krishna. Somebody comes and gives one flower to Krishna. Lord is happy, but it should give with devotion. And somebody gives 10,000 rupees to Krishna. Lord is pleased with that also, if it is given with devotion. Bhavagrahi Janardana. Lord accepts the devotion. So offering our devotion to Krishna and pleasing Krishna, that is a real success. successful in terms of what Krishna wants. Not that what I want, but Krishna will make sure that you are happy and successful materially also. Isn't it? Example is Arjuna. Although Arjuna and Pandavas went through so much of difficulty in the forest for 13 years, at the end who won? Pandavas only won in the war between Kauravas and Pandavas. And Pandavas became the kings and ruled the kingdom for rest of their life. Isn't it? So, Yatra Yogeshwaraha Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdaraha, Tatra Shri Virayo Bhuti Dhruva Nitir Matirmama. Wherever, if you become a devotee of the Lord by taking shelter of a devotee and Krishna, surely there will be victory, there will be opulence, there will be morality. This is the verdict of Sanjaya. Sanjaya is telling that this is my verdict. Example is you only, no? And he was a student, he was practicing chanting Hare Krishna, doing daily meditation, 2 hours daily. Yet he became gate rank 1, he went into IIT and he was successful in his career. And he is following his passion, which is teaching. He likes teaching, so he is teaching what he has studied. Right? So we see so many examples. You will see, like, every Saturday we are planning to have this youth program between 6 to 8. And you will get to meet many devotees who are materially successful as well as spiritually also happy and satisfied. Right? You will see them. Hare Krishna. You want to add something? Or somebody else has any question?
Hare Krishna, mic is here. You can take mic if you want to ask any question.
Yes, there is a question there. 2 questions.
Hare Krishna, I had one doubt. Actually, one graph was shown, right? Outer success and inner success. So in that, there was one third quadrant where high in inner success but low in outer success, and that was called deceptive. I mean, so why is it deceptive? I mean,
The nature of the soul is to serve. The nature of the soul is to
Krishnera
love.
Nityadas.
Jivera Swarupa Hoy, Krishnera Nityadas, also Anandamayo Bhyasat. So the nature of the soul is that it wants to serve others. Okay? So in the third zone of the quadrant 3 of deception, what is happening is people are becoming quite selfish. If I am happy, that's okay. Now, if sadhus like Swarnagora Hari Prabhu, if they are happy with themselves, they are very happy with themselves actually, truly. So, if they do not take effort with the help of all these boys, and if they do not take effort to, they say in the outer world, if you do not come with initiatives of programs, products, and services to benefit others positively, that requires effort, that requires time, that requires so much of hard work. The third quadrant people are lazy fellows. They're lazy. So they are kind of deceiving themselves that I'm happy only. I'm happy. They tend to be in comfort zone. They tend to be in comfort zone and try to tell themselves that I'm happy. But you're not going to be happy like that, because the nature of every one of our hearts is to serve and help others. That's why it is called as the stage of the quadrant of deception. Is that clear?
yes, bro.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Please understand, this is what all of our heart is actually hankering for, to love and to be loved. Whom if we love, whom if we share our love with, heart will become completely satisfied. That's what Prabhuji was explaining all throughout. It is the Lord. It is the Lord. He is like the root of the tree. Somebody may ask a question, like, how is it that, by pleasing the Lord, I can be happy. So it is like, if you put water on the root of the tree, every branch, every leaf, every flower, everything gets nourishment if you put the water on the root. The root of the entire existence is Vishnu, Krishna, or Lord Ram. So when he is pleased, automatically all of us are also pleased. So Prahalad Maharaj also says this example, that if you put what is it? Mirror reflection.
You decorate your face.
If you
reflection
decorate your face, the reflection also automatically gets decorated. Similarly, if you please the Lord, you'll feel so satisfied. Now, it may look quite theoretical, but it is the experience of lakhs and millions of people all over the world who are connected to ISKCON. Their lives are so happy, so happy. Yes, they have a profession, they have a family, they have so many other responsibility. Of all that and more than that, they have so much of deep sense of peace and happiness and joy and bliss, which Srila Prabhupada wanted to give everybody. An opportunity to hear about Krishna, love Krishna, an opportunity to render some practical service to the Lord while doing all the practical worldly duties. Yeah. So one of the way that you express your love for the Lord is by sharing this wisdom with others. So that's what this third quadrant people don't do. They're pseudo spiritualists, lazy fellows. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sir, in the last image in which the Lord Vishnu and the Lord Brahma were all there, right, sir? In that image, I also saw the Lord Shiva. I just wanted to know what is the part of Lord Shiva in that story? Why he is there? Like
Yeah. Nice. What is your name?
Sagar.
Sagar. Actually, in this universal government, like we have state government, country's government, there is universal government. So when Prime Minister calls for a cabinet meeting, everybody comes. Railway Minister, Finance Minister, what is it? Electricity Minister, Defense Minister, everybody comes. Similarly, when Lord appears, everybody comes. So
There is no such part, like any specific
no,
part.
he was just witness, witnessing the whole thing. Even all the devatas were there. Other devatas also came.
Thank you, sir.
Gandharva, Vidyadhara, Siddha, Charana, Yaksha, everybody appears there to witness, and they do Pushpa Vrishti, Gandharvas are dancing up, Gandharvas are singing, Apsaras are dancing, everything, whole celebration happens when Lord appears.
Thank you, sir.
See, when you say king is coming, he is not coming alone. When you say Prime Minister is coming to Bangalore, means what? 100 vehicles will be there, military will come one day in advance, helicopters will be there, everybody, it means Prime Minister is coming. When you say Lord Vishnu is coming, Lord Vishnu appeared in the Yajna means it understood. Whole universal energies were there with him.
Thank you, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Definition of success, fourth point says, success is learning that you sometimes have to say. You sometimes have to say. So in the journey, what happens? Like we come across a lot of opportunities, especially like few opportunities are so attractive that we feel like leaving the existing journey and shifting it some other place. So how to understand which is those few times that we should reject and which is those few times that we should accept those new opportunities.
Sanjeev's question is very interesting.
He was making notes so sincerely.
What are you doing? Working. Okay. So I had one statement from my teacher. The main thing is life is to keep the main thing as the main thing. Main thing in life is to keep the main thing as the main thing. And keeping the main thing as the main thing, whatever comes on the way, you have to accept. Right? Suppose you want to go from here to Delhi. Which route you will take? What are the transports you will take? Yeah, but before going to flight, you will take a taxi or a cab or reach to the destination, isn't it? So you will not take a cab to Kengeri railway station. Because even a Mercedes car may be going there, but you will not go into that. You will take an auto or a cab and go to the airport. Because that is in line with your goal. So there is short-term goals and long-term goals. Short-term goal is called as Preya. And then long-term goals is called as Shreya. So Preya means wealth, money, prestige, positions, degrees, accolades. They're all prayers. And long-term goals, Shreya, means to attain the kingdom of God, to please Lord Vishnu. That is Shreya. We keep this as the main thing. And whatever is there, means whatever assists us in that, we make that choice. So how a devotee makes choice? Okay, I have these two options. Is this favorable for going to Lord? Or is this favorable? Or is this not favorable? Or this job, I have to work for McDonald's who are cutting animals. Or maybe money they are giving more, but I think this is decent job. I'll not do sinful activities. Let me pick up this. So you make choices depending on what is in line with the main goal of life. That's how you make choice. Hare Krishna. I think that's why he also chose teacher job, a noble profession, where he can give knowledge, share knowledge, and he can enlighten others also about this message of Lord Bhagavad Gita. The Subhava.
Also, sometimes the ultimate goal is to please Vishnu, and whichever situation is favorable for that goal to be achieved, we should be accepting. That is the ultimate answer. Certain times you also can have few more number of options which may be like quite conducive and lucrative and promising. In that case, maybe what you have to see is what is your svabhava, what is your nature. So everybody has got their certain nature. For some people, they are quite technically sound, that they are happy with dealing with computers and building systems, etc. And some people are, they need people to interact with. So basically, we need to see our own nature and the job prospects or other things, whichever suits our nature best. That would be our natural position. Like that would be the best thing. Is it making sense? For example, fish would be its natural status in water, and the other animals, the natural state is on. Now, so we need to also understand our own nature, where we fit the best. And sometimes, even if that doesn't work, we may have to consult experts. Like, what is the pros and cons of certain fields and departments, etc. Ultimately, we should remember that ultimate goal. Whatever choice that we make, whether we are going closer to Lord or not. One point, when as Prabhuji was speaking, I was remembering that Yudhishthir, when he was the king, when Dharma was ruling the entire world, opulence and so much of opulence were there. Like, so much of abundance was there. Similarly, when we make certain choices so that, it is helping us going closer to Lord, automatically the other success will automatically come in our life.
That's additional to what I added. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our speakers who have redefined success for us. So you have given us very important points, Prabhuji, to take home with us and contemplate on what is our definition of success and what we have to do to achieve our own success. So before we conclude this session, I would like to make a couple of announcements for our upcoming program. So as Prabhuji was telling, adding up to that. So the next session has been decided. So you can see the poster on the screen. So it is Art of Mind Control. It will be taken by Harish PK. He is also a alumnus of NIT Surathkal, both BTech and MTech. And he's worked as a senior engineer, design engineer in Cadence as well with Gokul Prabhu over here.
He was my senior too.
So Prabhuji will be taking this session. You can see the date. It will be on
16th October,
16th of October,
next Saturday.
next Saturday. So I request all the participants, both online and offline, whoever are hearing us, please kindly come in and attend this session. So please
And you
pray
can bring
for,
your friends also.
please bring your friends also.
You like this program today? So you want others also to get benefited? Should you be selfish? No, only I will become successful. I'll not release the secret of success to others. No, more you share, more you gain.
Hare Krishna. So I would like also take some short time to thank Gokul Prabhu. In spite of his busy schedule, Prabhuji has a lot of activities to do, and he's very busy
Not
with his
really,
classes.
Prabhu.
But Prabhuji has kindly agreed to give us time. Prabhuji, we request you for more sessions and more association in the future. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for your kind
You,
association.
you want me to receive more mercy?
Also, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the executive members of our IVF South Bangalore, because they have put in a lot of background work making this session possible. We have Pratik Prabhu over there. You can see he is handling the camera throughout the session, and we have Ashish Prabhu.
He's studying in RNSIT College, Computer Science. And Kanak Bru is also alumnus of NITK. He is also a teacher. He likes teaching. And we have Ashish Prabhu, who is the main coordinator for today's event. We did the whole thing, A to Z management and coordination. He is working in HSBC right now, and many others who are not visible and they're in the background doing some service. Yeah, the most best part of the program.
And finally, of course, I also have to thank all the audience, because you have taken out your valuable time. You have come here. You have heard with attention both the speakers. Very keenly you were hearing to understand what is the real meaning of success. And you have asked relevant questions and got them answered. So thank you very much. So we will end our session over here
We'll
by
do
3
some.
times.
We'll chant some kirtan.
Yes.
Quick kirtan. Yeah.
Yes, Guruji. So we will have some quick kirtan.
Can you kartal? I think you can all stand up. We have been sitting for a long time. You can stand and chant. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा कैन स्ट्रेच योर हैंड्स